Willie D Live.
What's up, family? On October 7th, Cleveland news reporter Winnie Deutsch was gunned down by 34-year-old Brian Carter. Winnie survived. Brian took his own life. I ain't got no problem with that. See, that's how I need to go. If it's going to be some violence, let the one who couldn't accept the situation be the one to go. Stop killing innocent people because you can't cope with the life decisions that you make. This all comes down to rejection, fam. There's a lot of speculation about how this happened. The backstory is that there was an argument in the Lakewood suburb of Cleveland, Ohio, and police was called. As police were en route, 911 gets a call. It's a shooting. By the time the cops get there, they find Winnie on the ground next to the shooter who's expired. They rush Winnie to the hospital where life-saving procedures take place, and thankfully, she's still here. I say thankfully because everyone who's spoken on her name, from family to friends to coworkers, say she is a good person. So I'll take their word for it. Something ominous happened along the way in this case, before this case actually became a case. Back on October 5th, 2 days before the incident went down, Winnie posted on social media that she had just finished an episode of Fatal Attraction where a man gunned down his girlfriend. Yeah. And then he tried to make it seem like an accident. In a September 18th post on Instagram, Winnie also revealed that she was moving to Chicago to accept her dream job. Here's what she wrote. For years, I've been trying to make it back to the best city in the Midwest. God has a way of bringing things full circle. My childhood dream has come true. As of December 2024, I will be a full-time reporter at WGN TV. To my family, friends, co-workers, strangers, and associates, thank you for the encouragement. I'm coming home, y'all. Lakewood police detectives are conducting an ongoing investigation of the incident itself, as well as the nature of the relationship between the two involved parties, as it appears that they were familiar with each other. It sounds like indeed they were familiar with each other, but her family didn't appear to be familiar with the dude. See, not really knowing the situation, but kind of knowing how things go when people behave a certain way, this seems like the type of situation where perhaps she didn't tell her family the extent of her relationship with this dude. Maybe there was some violence before that. Usually it is before they kill. Usually they're making threatening statements. Usually there's some type of physical abuse already that's happening. So maybe that was going on and she didn't want to share that with her family or her close friends. But here's the deal. This dude just killed himself over a woman who apparently did not want to be with him. For whatever reason. I can't even think of a reason to kill myself over a woman. I just can't think of one. I can't think of one. Where y'all come from? I'm talking about the dudes who have that type of mentality. Man, what happened to y'all? Can any of y'all who think like you're capable of doing that share with me? I don't mean to ridicule you, man, but it's just unmanly to me to do something like that. Can you explain? Some of y'all that's listening, hopefully it ain't too many of y'all, but some of y'all that's listening, can you chime in and kind of like give me a little insight on what makes you think that way? Like killing yourself is a solution, or going out and killing somebody else because they rejected you or they are not behaving like you want them to behave? Can you explain that to me? How you throw your life away? How do you kill somebody that you profess to love at one point? You act like you love this person's family. How could you put that person's family through that when you then sat at the table and ate with these people? You done broke bread, sucked up their air, walking into their house, sitting on their comfortable furniture, looking their mother, father, sister, brother in the eyes and having conversations with them, knowing how much they love that person. How could you do something like that? I've said it 1,000,000 times, fam. Domestic violence is simply not worth it. The best thing that you can do, if somebody is not acting right, they don't want to be with you, take off and do better. That's how you get them back. But what say you, fam? Drop a comment. I'd love to hear your thoughts. No more talk.